Cougar House Garage. Once again, I don't know what we're doing. Well, I know that I am gonna drill through the rest of that, probably do the top of it, but I've called everywhere around here and we can't find any more of those steel sleeves in the area, so probably have to order those. So that's kind of a little bit of a drawback. That's all right. Probably run up to Olympia. Might be Scott and I, might be just me. Go drop off our KIA plasma cutter. Poor thing. And yeah, I'll do some other stuff. We'll see what that is. Hooray! So this hole was a little annoying. There's some stuff, it runs right along the base plate, right here, the bottom plate of the frame. So every little thing in there that was a little bit taller was caught on, and I had to kind of cut through it to make sure that this would actually go in its home. I said that it would actually go in its home.
Son of a bitch, Paul, why didn't you just go home? That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Yeah, exactly. There's things in there catching and stuff, I'm sure. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Mostly. Basically in its home. Does that count? Yeah, I don't know. But since I can't find these things anywhere, I'm gonna clean these off, weld those, cut that kind of even. There's a little area over there that's not pretty, so I'm gonna weld on top of that, grind it all down smooth, and make it look nice and show quality. So that's what I'm doing now. Right now. So as you can see, got the funny looking spots all welded so I can grind them down and make them look all nice and pretty. And if you haven't seen, this new magnet is super strong. I actually can't pull it off of there. But if you twist the lever like you're supposed to, comes off easy. Like, look at that. Absolutely not sticking at all. Twist it. Absolutely not coming off. It's crazy. It works great. The old one was total junk, but that new one rocks. Guess they just wear out after a while. Makes sense. Electricity flowing through them and all. So yeah, looking good. Gonna grind all that down and I'll show you when it's done. So as you see, this looks much better. There's a weird little spot right there. I know it got blurry, but that was actually the point. But it's going to be behind the steering box. I'll probably cover it with another weld and clean it up anyway because it's bothering me. It's going to drive me crazy until I fix it, but that's okay. Yeah, so now I'm going to throw the steering box up on there after I clean it off because somebody got it all gross and oily again. Yeah, after I throw it up on there, I'm going to trace around it, and approximately all of that and a little bit that way is going to get cut out with the hole saw. And after that, I'll stick the steering box back on, see what else needs to be trimmed, trim it all up, and get the steering box to sit where it needs to actually sit. So that's going to be fun. We'll see. See these things? So, we just ordered some wheels to go inside these. and I'm about to tell you who we got them from and how awesome they are. So, to go where I am sitting right now, we ordered some wheels from Trail Ready, who happen to be also in Washington, not far at all from where we are, which is awesome. We live in like the holy grail of off-roading. Other than races, aren't that many races around here. That's sad. Anyway, talked to them and they are being super great to us. Gonna make a special deal as long as we kind of keep our end, you know. Deals can't be just one-sided. They're going on the show truck, obviously. We'll promote them. Like right now, go check out Trail Ready wheels. They're pretty freaking sweet. They look awesome. Their machining is all great. They're gonna fit on there perfectly. They're actually gonna leave a little bit more room. They do this anyway for the high performance hubs like Scott has, so we don't have a huge problem trying to get them on and off like we do with other wheels that came off. So these are gonna be perfect, and they'll be here pretty quickly, and the guys there are all super cool, so really excited. When they're done, we will show a video going and picking them up since they live so close. It's pretty rad. Stay tuned. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Alright, see that? The easy part's done, but now you can see that lower little bit that's hanging on right there. That little spot weld. I need to cut all that off so the power steering box doesn't hit on that. So, that's where we're at. Front looks pretty good. And yeah. Alright, I mentioned a while ago, like costumes. Somebody should send me a Deadpool costume. I would totally wear that in Fab all the time, and I think it'd be hilarious and awesome. So, send me one. I'll wear it. So, as you can see, loosening up this body mount because the head of this bolt and the washer and part of the sheet metal are right in the way of where one of the fittings for the power steering line need to go. That's why I drilled this hole. I was hoping I could get away with it and move it up a little bit. It's just not having it. So I've got to go down a little bit. This is right on the edge of a horizontal piece of sheet metal. So as soon as I go down, it's going to dig into that. So I'm going to have to dig this way, dig that way, dig all around and get the clearance it needs. So unbolting this bolt so I can get there. Alrighty, so as you can see, that little fitting there lines up perfectly, not where I want it to be, but we now have a solution that's not going to be as big of a pain. We're going to drill that out so the bolt washer and everything go all the way through into the second layer down here, and it bolts on from there. Then we'll cut that out and clearance it, and everything should be golden.
After much cutting and trimming and shaping to be able to get this power steering box in where it goes, we think we kind of got a good spot where it's going to be at. Like if you look over here, that's how we got it trimmed out. Focus, there you go. So now as you can see, our hydraulic line to the ram right there should have enough room to put that fitting into it and tighten it now. Well, that was a long Friday for Brandon and I. I wasn't in the garage a lot of the day today because we spent some time ordering some trail-ready wheels. We ordered some 20 by 9.5 with a 4.5-inch back spacing for the Toyota 6-lug. So those will be here. We put them in the front of the line. We paid an extra fee to get them put up in front, and we should be getting those by the end of next week instead of 3 weeks from now. But those will be pretty cool. We're going to take you guys and show you guys those when we go up to, it's actually in Mount Vernon, Washington, so we're kind of supporting another Washington company, which is pretty cool. We told them we're some Washington State YouTubers, and they said, great, come on up. We'd love for you guys to bring your cameras. It sounds like fun. So, and then the rest of the day, we kind of spent on moving the power. Yesterday, we cut some of the holes for the power steering box. Damn it, phone. But we finished the other holes today and notching out the core support, kind of where the power steering box needs to go through to fit. We'll do some more of that on Monday, but right now we got it to where it's going to be for the end of the day on Friday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being here every day. Please like and subscribe to the new people. Smash that like button. Check us out at cougarhousegarage.com. Check us out at cougarhousegarage/facebook.com. Or no, it's Facebook/cougarhousegarage. And then check us out on Instagram. We are Cougar House Garage. And we'll see you guys in the next video.